So today I want to talk to you about some of the tools that we use in Mary Kay to be successful in our time and energy management. And Mary Kay Ash taught us to work from a weekly plan sheet and our 6 most important things list. And there's lots of different ways to incorporate these into your daily routine and into your planning and schedule. But I had somebody make up forms that fit kind of our style and exactly what we were looking for. And so I'm going to share them with you. You can use any and all of these pieces, but this type of tracking and it's a self-accountability can make a big difference to you. So what is a weekly plan sheet? A weekly plan sheet is taking your week, taking what's already mapped out in your life, and then finding the pockets where you're able to sprinkle your Mary Kay business, and also planning the things that are most important to you. So, your calendar is kind of like work, kids' activities, maybe, things that you're committed to doing, right? But your weekly plan sheet allows you to plan and make sure that your time is really focused on where you want. And there's a video in the new consultant training in the Driven MKU that goes into more detail about that. But that is a tool that's important to us in our business. But to go along with that is some tracking and daily tips. And so daily, Mary Kay taught us to do our 6 most important things. And we're going to break down some of the things that are on this sheet. So at the beginning, this is really for you to track each day some habits that are important to you, or whether you're doing maybe your morning routine. There's a book called The Miracle Morning. It's a super easy read, but it talks about just doing life savers, right? Life savers, these things that are so important to how we set up our day, to our mindset, and to our bodies. And the acronym SAVERS stands for these things. S is for silence, a moment of silence. And whether that's just quiet meditation or prayer for you, just even 1 minute. You could do these things in 6 minutes, 1 minute. 1 minute of speaking affirmations to yourself, of saying, I am blessed and highly favored. My body is strong and my mind is able. But really being able to say things that are core and important to you and affirming those qualities and skills in yourself. The V is for visualization, and that's taking time to visualize your goals and being able to maybe have photos in front of you, a little flip book. I've had a little flip book that I flip through that has some things that are important, a little letter like from travel, right? And doing those things. So visualization of those things that are important. E is exercise. Even if it's 1 minute of just stretching, right? Just stretching out your body, gets the blood flowing. It's so good for you. 1 minute of reading. If there's a quick little devotion that you can put onto your phone that you can read daily just for a minute or two. And then 1 minute of journaling. Whether you're doing that in the notes section of your phone or if you have a little journal where you can just write down, make a list of gratitude, 5 things you're grateful for that morning. And that can be your miracle morning. And maybe over time you'll grow those things. You could do each of them for 10 minutes. That's entirely up to you, but it's just a great thing. Or maybe you have some other habits like drinking enough water or getting enough sleep, getting to bed by a certain time. Because, a great morning actually starts with a great night the night before, right? Your routine is set, you're in bed on time so that you can get up when you want to, maybe you packed your lunch, whatever that looks like, but habits are important. And then we have on here a $1 million message. That's a daily call that's available to you 6 days a week that some of the daughters of national sales directors have recorded, and to be able to share with us great tips about life, business, personal growth, so many great things. So I highly recommend you get into the routine of dialing into that. Now, here's where we get to the meat of some of this too. The 6 most important things. We have so many things we can do in a day, right? And Mary Kay Ash told us to narrow that down to our 6 most important things. And if you've ever heard the story, I think it was Charles Schwab, actually, they went in and worked with managers and at a company, and he ended up paying the consultant, I forget how much money, because they saw so much improvement in production in their company at that point in time. And what he was teaching the managers to do was focus on their most important tasks list. And for us, ideally in our business, it would be things that bring us income. Getting bookings, holding an appointment, following up with an upcoming appointment, coaching a hostess, following up with a share appointment, any of those things. I'm sorry, I'm getting like a cramp in my foot. So I need to move my foot so I can do that. Okay, there we go. And so. But that is your 6 most important things. But depending on your level of activity in your business, maybe you're going to have 2 things on there that are business and the other things might be life. Or maybe you end up with 6 most important things business and 6 most important things life, depending on your level of activity. But that's 6 most important things. And this sheet breaks down. So this sheet is a wonderful complement if you already have a calendar or planner that you're using. Okay, so this is a wonderful complement. If you don't, I'm going to show you a calendar page that incorporates all of this. Then the next thing is, again, based on the level of activity in your business, how many booking attempts are you making a day? If you text 2 people every single day of your business to work to schedule them for a booking, you know what? That's going to bring you consistency and results. If you text or call 10, that's going to bring you a lot more. Okay, but being able to just get consistent in doing that. And you can cycle people through this. There's something called the 21-day cycle where you text them on day 1, you follow up on day 4, day 7 again, and then day 11, kind of saying, I just know life is busy. I haven't heard back. I'm just going to file you away for later. Right? And just let them know, like, you're kind of taking them off the list for now. But we set that follow-up because actually sales statistics show us that the actual result of our efforts happen on contacts like 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right? So this is like a 4 contact process that we do that you can rotate people through here. But if you take it out of your head, like, oh, I gotta book 10 people today. I gotta book 10 people, or attempt to book 10 people, or attempt to book 2, or attempt to book 5. Take that out of your head, write the names down. And if you have 50 names, put 10 on each day, or break it down, right? You could fill this in for the whole week at the beginning of the week with who you want to attempt to book that week. And some of you might be like, I don't know if I have that many names. You have that many names, or you can rotate them through. So who went on day 1 might go back over here on day 4. Right? To follow up with them. If they don't respond, you can text them again. And it's not bothersome. We have scripts to be able to do that. See your Driven MKU book, or check out that 21-day booking plan, power plan, and I'll be able to show you the tips for that as well. And then at the bottom is daily small wins, and just being able to celebrate those daily small wins. And I realize that, again, depending on where you are in your business, you may or may not touch your business every single day, but the days that you do, to celebrate that. You got a new booking, you had a $100 grand day, and we do recognition on our unit page, our Facebook page, or whatever group we have that we're working with. We do recognition for this, and we do a drawing at the end of the month, and I just get to treat somebody to something special. So the days that you're making those customer contacts, if you get new leads from a party, all of those are daily small wins. You book a party from a party, that's a daily small win, and you get entered for our giveaway. So this is kind of like a weekly sheet of your daily activity to help you track that out. And then here's a summary of your week. And again, depending on what you're looking for in your business, a key to success is 3 + 3 + 3, 4 + 4 + 4, or 5, 5, 5. And it's 3 appointments a week, $300 in sales, and 3 share appointments. If you did that consistently each week in your business, you'd sell $1,200 in the month, profiting about $500. You'd be in front of, on average, probably 3 people at each party, and you're holding 3 appointments a week, or they might be facials, they might be share appointments too, but you're doing that, but selling about $300. So you're probably in front of at least 15 to 30 people in a month. Holding 3 share appointments, if you consistently held 3 share appointments a week, you probably would be adding 1 to 3 team members a month. Right? And being able to do that. So consistency is one of those things that can be important in our business. This is a great little tracking tool to track your weekly sales. Like, what's your sales goal? Write that down and then track to that and color it in. Every time you do that, track to your appointments, the number that you've held. And then this is kind of a summary area down here. So again, this sheet is a fabulous complement to your calendar you may already have, but it gives you focus for your business without feeling scattered, right? You can fill this in at the beginning of the week, or as you think of more names to go on your booking or contact list, or you get new referrals, you can literally write them in here. So this is constantly revolving and rotating. And then on a monthly basis, I will show you, I'll do a separate little video and talk about how to do that one.